So, hi everyone. Today's experiment, I am going to show the effect of various drugs on the rabbit eye. So, we are going to learn various animal experiment through the XFORM or other softwares. In this, you can perform rabbit eye experiment. You can perform frog's esophagus experiment, frog's heart, and bioassay on guinea pig ileum. So as we are going to learn about the rabbit eye, effect of mydriatic and meiotic drug on the rabbit eye. Before that, we had to know the how to perform it as well as background and aim of this experiment. So now coming to the background. So what is the background of this experiment? So here the eye is supplied both by sympathetic, that is your radial fibers, and parasympathetic nerves, that is your circular fibers. Both the sympathetic nerves and the parasympathetic nerve, that's your radial fibers and the circular fibers. Stimulation of both the systems produces mydriasis and meiosis respectively, and their paralysis produces opposite effects. Mydriotics show their action either by disrupting parasympathetic supply to the eye, example your atropine, or by overactivating the sympathetic system, that is your phenylephrine. So they are used to reduce painful ciliary spasm, for diagnosing Horner syndrome, examining the retina and deeper structures, for treating chronic simple glaucoma as well, chronic or corneal ulcer, and also used for retinoscopy, particularly in children and very old patients. So what are the meiotics then? Meiotics and mydriotics. So if you see the meiotics, so meiotics constrict the pupil, contracting iris sphincter muscles. Example, pilocarpine, or by inhibiting acetylcholinesterase enzyme, thereby facilitating actions of acetylcholine at transmitted sites. So this mechanism outflow of aqueous humor and decreases the intraocular pressure. So these drugs are used during cataract and anterior chamber surgeries to treat wide-angle glaucoma with that xerostomia, that is your dry mouth. Then what is the aim of this study? So the aim of the study was to examine the effect of drugs on the rabbit eye. So what are the requirements then? What we do to get this experiment? So we need animal, drugs, apparatus. Then if you see the animal, we need rabbits weighing about 2 to 5 kgs. Then drugs like your mydriotic drugs and meiotic. Example, atropine, phenylephrine, stigmine, pilocarpine. With that, normal saline as a control. Then if you see the apparatus, we need rabbit holder, droppers, measuring scale, torch, cotton wool, calculator as a optional. Then coming to the procedure, how to perform it. So first of all, we have to carefully handle the rabbit and place it in a rabbit holder box, keeping the head outside. Then note down the pupil size of the both eyes, that means right eye of the rabbit and the left eye of the rabbit. Afterwards, observe light reflex by putting the light from side and then to front, that is to and fro, and corneal reflex by touching a side of cornea with a cotton swab of a tip. Then use pouch method for instillating of drops into the eye. Then put 1 drop of saline to the left eye, because we have taken the left eye as a control and consider it as a control eye. Then instill mydrotic or your meiotic drugs. Instill in the right eye and consider it as a test. After adding the drops, press the medial canthus for 10 seconds. Then record the following parameters as 1 minute, 5, 10 and 15 minutes after instilling the drug and saline. Then what are the parameters we have to measure? Here we have to measure the diameter of the pupil as well as light reflex and the corneal reflex. So one is diameter of the pupil, light reflex and the corneal reflex. With that, we are also going to see the intraocular pressure. Then take 3 readings for every parameter and record the observation in a tabular form. Afterwards, repeat the same procedure for other drug on separate rabbits. Right? So this is about background and procedure of this experiment. Then let us start the experiment. Here you can see the instruction, history, whichever experiment you are going to do, you have to click on that picture. Let us start now. So here you can see the introduction button, history, software info, instruction and a quit button. And as well as you can see the pictures of rabbit, guinea pig, frog's heart and the ileum. So whichever the experiment you are going to do, you have to click on that picture. So as we are going to perform the rabbit eye experiment, then have to click on the rabbit picture. After clicking the rabbit, you can see this type of window. There you can find the instruction button. If you want any instruction, you can click on this. Then you have tutorial button where you are going to demonstrate your experiment. Then you have exit button to come out from the experiment. Then here we go on clicking on the tutorial button. Now window has been opened. Here you can find the direction on the left side of the corner, that is instill the drugs one by one and observe their effects on the rabbit eye tablet and write the data and draw the conclusion. If you want any help, then you can click on the instruction button. Here it has been written as a rabbit first, that is a rabbit number 1. There you can see the enlarged view of the rabbit eye, that is left eye of the rabbit and right eye of the rabbit. Then each side of the eye you can have a roller or scale. By that you can measure the pupil size. Here you can see the intraocular tension. N means normal, L means lower and resembles to higher intraocular pressure, that is H. Right side of the eye also you can see the normal, lower and higher intraocular pressure has been measured. Here you can see the drug. By clicking that, you can select the list of various drugs to perform the experiment. And here it has written as an instilled drug in the rabbit eye. After instilling the drug, you can measure the intraocular, that is your second parameter. And here tools are there to measure the reflexes. So mainly 4 parameters we have to check in this rabbit eye experiment. After drug installation by the help of roller, we have to measure the size of the pupil. Then the second parameter, intraocular pressure. And the third parameter, that is a corneal reflex, you can check via cotton wool. And fourth parameter is pupillary light reflex, you can be check via torch. Then you can see the new button for the new rabbit. Now let us start the experiment. Before that, you must know that here we have taken your left eye as a control. Usually control eye only normal saline could be instilled. Thus right eye is a test eye in which we are going to instill the various drugs. Here first step, select the drug. And instill on right eye, you can see the changes in the pupils. Then drag the roller. So one division is equal to 1 mm, then count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it is near around 6 mm. So it is the size of normal eye. Then let us measure our right eye in the same method, dragging the ruler at the center. So let us count from this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 8.5 mm. So it is the pupillary size of epinephrine. So you can note down in your table. So normal eye has a 6 mm and test eye has a 8.5 mm. Then you can see the second parameter, that is your intraocular pressure of the both eyes. In left eye it is normal. And you can see the intraocular pressure is reduced. At the right eye it becomes low. So it tells that intraocular pressure can be reduced by the epinephrine. Then our third parameter is corneal reflex by cotton wool. First we will check on the left eye or normal eye. Here you can see the corneal reflex is present. You can see the blink eye. You have to touch the corneal scleral junction. Then check for the right eye by touching the corneal scleral junction. You can see the blinking, so corneal reflex is present. So tablet in your table that corneal reflex is present on both eyes. Now let us check for the fourth parameters, that is your pupillary reflex. First you have to check on the left eye. Here you can see the constriction of the pupil. That means light reflex is present in left eye. You can see the constriction. Now you can check on the right eye. You can see constriction of the pupil. That means light reflex is present in right eye, that is your test eye. So the conclusion is light reflex is present with epinephrine. So you have to write in your table. Then go for the second drug. For that we have to take the new rabbit. So now we are going to change the drug. So every time wherever we are change the drug, we should take a new rabbit by clicking on the new button. We should not instill the different drugs on the same rabbit. So you have to note down the parameters of the epinephrine. Then note down the 4 parameters. Click on the rabbit 2. You can see rabbit 2. So we have selected the atropine on right eye. You can see the dilatation of the pupil. So intraocular pressure is normal with left eye and right eye. Then check for the corneal reflex. So wear cotton wool. Then for the light reflex, you can see the constriction of the pupil with normal eye. Here you can see there is no changes. That means light reflex is absent with the atropine. So we'll note down that light reflex is absent with the atropine. Then select the new drug. Instill the drug on right eye. You can see the dilatation of the pupil with epinephrine. Then drag the scale and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. So pupillary size is 8.5 mm. Note down in your table. Then see for the intraocular pressure. So there is no changes with intraocular pressure with epinephrine. Then check for the corneal reflex. Absent in the right eye. And see for the light reflex. It's present. You can see the constriction of the pupil. Then go for the new rabbit. That is rabbit number 4. Select the drug. Instill right eye. You can see the changes in pupil of the right eye. Drag the scale. Then count 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4 mm. Then check for the second parameter. So you can see it has decreased with physostigmine. Due to this, physostigmine can be used to glaucoma. That is your intraocular pressure. Due to this, we can use for the glaucoma. Then check for the third parameter. That is your corneal reflex by cotton wool. Present in left eye and present in right eye. Note down. Then check for the right reflex. Present in left eye and present in right eye. So cholinergic drugs always show the light reflex. Then again select the new rabbit with new drug. That is your lignocaine. It is a local anesthetic. Instill the rabbit eye, right eye. You can see there will be no difference in pupil size. Then C size would be the same. That is your 6 mm. So there is no change in the intraocular pressure too. Then check for the corneal reflex. present with normal eye and absent in test eye, that is your right eye. Therefore, lignocaine doesn't have corneal reflex because it is a local anesthetic. Then check for the light reflex present in left eye as well as right eye. Now change the rabbit. Click on new rabbit. Then select the drug, that is a normal saline. Instill the drug on right eye. So you can see both the size of the pupil is normal and equal. Intraocular pressures no change. Corneal reflex is present in both eyes. And if you see the light reflex present in left eye and present in right eye. So this was about normal saline. So by this method, you have to check all the parameters by using various drugs. It has to be tabulated, and every time for installation of new drug, you have to take new rabbit. Then click on next button. You can get a questions and you have to write the answer for them. If you want to quit, you can click on return, then exit. Have we learned here? So aim must be to study the effects of unknown drug on the rabbit eye. This was the aim. So what is the principle of this experiment? The parameters like a corneal reflex, light reflex, and pupillary diameter are studied before and after adding drug. That is, corneal reflex is studied by touching the cornea with a cotton prop. The rabbit immediately closes the eyelid. The light reflex is studied by directing the light rays into the rabbit eye and pupillary is reduced. The diameter of the pupillary size is measured by the roller or a scale. Then materials, droppers, cotton, scale, torchlight, drugs, rabbits, etc. Then procedure, you know well, keep the rabbits in a uniformly and materially or moderately illuminated room. Then parameters like corneal reflex, light reflex, and pupillary diameter are checked on the both eyes of the rabbits. Then the right eye of the rabbit is kept as a control. The drug solutions are instilled in the conjunctival of the left eye or right eye by gently pulling the lower eyelid. After 5 minutes later, the corneal reflex, light reflex, and pupillary diameter are checked on the both eyes and tabulated in your column or table. So what is the conclusion then? So now we know the background, aim, principle, and how to perform this procedure. So what is the conclusion of this experiment? What is the conclusion? What we learnt about this? So one is a local anesthetic drugs produces loss of corneal reflex. Then we have seen that miotics like a cholinergic agents which decreases the pupillary diameter. Then what about mydriatics? So mydriatics like a anticholinergic agent increases pupillary diameter and abolishes the intraocular pressure. Then light reflex, whereas the sympathomimetic agent do not affect the light reflex. Sympathomimetic agents do not affect the light reflex. Then atropine is a midiotic drug which causes a dilation of the pupil by relaxing the circular pupillary sphincter and by contracting the pupillary dilator muscle. So physostigmine constrict the pupil by enhancing the actions of acetylcholine on the circular pupillary sphincter muscle. Then light and corneal reflexes are present. So this was about your rabbit experiment. So if you found any doubts, please approach. Hope you guys understand. Thank you so much.